You like living here in this town?
Yeah, I love it, man. It's beautiful. I played for LA and Miami, and them is two of the craziest places you could probably play. So this is definitely a more chill vibe. We here at Evansville Flannels.
Welcome.
What up, what up, what up?
How you doing, sir?
This is Montreal Royals, right?
Uh-huh.
With the number 9.
You know the number 9 jacket.
Yep. Is that my size? I'm gonna be so fresh. Yeah, you see me, homie. Finna grab some hats for my teammates.
I know you guys are in Japan this summer.
Yeah.
So saw the Tigers.
We played against a Japanese team. It was pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What was expected to be a down year by our fan base, by the national media, many people, the prognosticators, not giving us much of a chance. At least for the first 30 games of the season, this team is really showing them that there's a lot more to it than just that.
Oh! You don't care about what people say, just go out there and play. We just block out everything and we don't do our thing. We just go out there and compete.
Our motto for this year was Kaizen. It's got the Japanese background and the fact that we started our season over in Japan. A term that they were just trying to constantly improve. Daily, how do we get a little bit better here, a little bit better there?
You always want to get off to a hot start, but the biggest thing is not riding the roller coaster of emotions of, the goods and bads, because, there's going to be bad times and there's going to be bad stretches. When I first get here, I look at all their bullpen guys and then look at their starter. I just look for what sides of the plate he throws to, the all-speed pitches he can throw for strikes, and then the chase pitches that, I'm going to try to eliminate before I go up there. You just do all your homework now and you just go up there and you just trust what you've done and you just go hit.
Whole lot of drip out here, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
Mariners and the Rangers no score, and 22-year-old left-hander Justice Sheffield gets ready to make his Mariners debut.
Yo!
Sheffield coming over from the Yankees in exchange for James Paxton last November.
I think as much as anything else, it's excitement for what it means to the team, for what it means to the future of the franchise, for what it means to Justice. And then maybe just thinking back to when it happened to you. I came in as a relief pitcher, and I'm running into the game, and the first thought in my head is, no way, this is really happening. And, and then I saw George Brett standing on deck and thought, that's George Brett.
Pence a lead at first, nobody out. Here's the stretch and a toss to first. Pence goes, and Encarnacion down to Dee Gordon with the tag, and Pence is out at second base.
Right, boy? Huh? So you got it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hit bro with the ball.
I think like with any young player, what you're hopeful of is that they go out there and they just control their breathing patterns. 2
down, no score, and the left-hander's 2-1 pitch to Logan Forsythe, up high and outside with a fastball, ball 3-1. And you can see Sheffield battling to get that right release point.
I wait. Slow it down, baby. Slow it down.
Come on, Justice.
And walked it. Slider.
Overthrown his slider.
Not surprisingly, a prompt visit from the pitching coach.
Deep breath, player. Okay, you're throwing the ball well. Yeah. All right, you got good stuff. Yep. Okay, so just reset, find your rhythm. Yeah. Okay. Find your rhythm.
I think with the exception of the elite, most guys who have ever done it can relate to that moment.
Let's go.
It happens to everybody at one time or another, and part of growing as a young player is battling through that.
The 1-2 pitch on the way to Santana.
What?
Swing and a miss and a slider for strike 3, and he gets out of a jam with his first major league strikeout.
I'm glad he got on track, and I'm glad he got on track with his slider, because that's kind of his money pitch. It's important for him to get in that groove and just trust what got you here.
So 2 men on for the dangerous Edwin Encarnacion.
Through 25 games, we hit more home runs than any club's ever hit. That's not exactly the way we had it planned, but these guys all have huge power.
Ball might go a long way, boys. Ball might go a long way.
swing and smoke gone. This is destroyed on the Edgar side in left field.
What up, Trey? What up, Trey? Woo! I see you, boy!
Mariners using the long ball all season long, and they score the first 3 runs of this game.
We obviously have a long ways to go. We know it's a long year, so grinding for each other. We're pushing for each other.
I'm here! Play, boy!
Just waiting for one person to click, and it could be anybody on any night.
Haniger up there with the bases loaded. The Mariners a great opportunity to win their 3rd extra inning game of the year.
A lot of people put labels on a team early. They're rebuilding, they're taking a step back. From the player's standpoint, we're trying to win every night. We're not worried about next year, we're not worried about 2 years, we're worried about today, and we're trying to win a ball game today.
The 2-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball wide of third. Taken by Forsythe, down to second, breaking up the double play, and the Mariners win the ball game.
We still have to be realistic with where we are. We've had some really high moments, and then we've had some turbulent moments. But we're so excited about what this group is doing. And this fan base deserves to go back to the postseason. And I don't know if the 2019 team is the one that's going to do it, but I really believe that the foundation that we're building with this team is ultimately going to get us there.